Good morning, fellow wanderers. Just Jeremiah here in Taos. I forget the forest name. I should do research before I start talking, but it's my early video. It's nice out. Check it out. All sorts of wildflowers and streams and hiking trails and hippies smashing logs with axes at like 5 in the morning, even though they're not actually chopping wood. Plenty of info to share about the rainbow, but rather than me share my half-assed knowledge, I'm going to find an elder and let them share what rainbow is. For now, I'm going to let you go. Thanks for watching. Enjoy today's videos. Yeah, this is such a pretty place. Who would imagine New Mexico to be so verdant? I guess people that have been to New Mexico, but not this Pennsylvania boy. Got a nice stream to wash up in. I was hoping to find some leaves because the toilet paper's locked in the van, but guess I'll just hold it. Walking around helps sometimes. No leaves big enough. So many wildflowers here. If I had internet, I would totally figure out which ones could be used for like medicinal purposes, which is like all of them. But maybe I can take some pictures, hitch back to town, identify them. Maybe fly a sign that says, the cops took all my weed. Oh. Shit, I'd probably have luck flying that here. That's my story. Let's see what else happens. It's not even like 6:30 yet. So this might be a long series of videos today. Hope so. See ya. The sun is yet to rise over the horizon, but I'm up and out and about. I got up to here last night, which you've seen, but the cars keep going up that road. That's where the off-road vehicles are. Here's the main trail. Let's check it out. I have no clue what's going on, where I'm going, what this all entails, but we'll head up the trail. Muddy hill, barefoot. It's funny because the hippies are seeming a little soft. Everyone's like, it's so cold, your feet. I'm like, wait, come on, hippies, get it together. I think some of the hippies have been living very comfortably in their vans. That's why hitchhike life is what I'm about. Ooh. So I'm gonna turn this off and see if I can catch an interview. You know, I may have gone the wrong way, but at least I found the spring. Please and thank you from the spring. Is the source right up there? I want to know. This water's chilly, straight out of the aquifer. Ooh. So for some of you that don't know, the spring is going to be where the water comes straight out of the ground. Often in these types of places, the aquifer is packed with pulverized granite. That acts as like a really strong filter. It can take like 50 years for water to travel like 10 miles in those circumstances. And it makes some of the cleanest, clearest, purest water you've ever known. Now, some of the dangers of drinking water that's not been that has been untreated, as in not spring water, like a creek, like even this, might have a chance of having ground parasites like Giardia. Giardia is a nasty little bugger that they get on the Appalachian Trail that causes you to shit your brains out for 2 weeks. No bueno. Yeah, so there could be some in this water. I'm guessing that people just fill it up, because if it says spring, I doubt they're going all the way to the source. Ooh, my toes are cold. That's got to be some chilly water. Yeah, so that means that this whole stream we're going by is spring fed. And I think I'm going to go back down to camp and see if Clayton's about up. I didn't find the drum circle, and that'll leave me something else to do. I'm half tempted to run back to town today to panhandle for weed, but that's stupid because Then I got to come back through the enforcement officers. Damn. So it looks like you might be getting caught up on a backlog like a week later. There's no service out here. I'm in the middle of nowhere. Even Taos, which is the biggest town, for like an hour or two, is tiny. Looks like a pueblo. Even the AutoZone and Walmart is done up in that Adobe style. It's kind of cool. Ooh. I think that's an iris, but I'm not positive. Got to take photos and start my flower identification, grow my knowledge so I can help become a walking apothecary this summer around all the hippies. I have a cut on the bottom of my foot. I could pack some yarrow leaf into as a poultice. In fact, I might, but for now it'll just fall out in the mud, so I'll let it go. Just traipsing around, sauntering through the forest. I guess I'll see what's this other way. Wish you guys were here with me. Maybe I'll let you know some of my future plans, like the potential to go to Burning Man, because it's going to be free because they can't stop you from going in and they can't do it officially due to COVID. Come meet me there. But yeah, maybe we can all have a big party, trip out together. Maybe I'll get a replacement for those mushrooms the cops took. They were so nice about it. I mean, I could choose to feel two ways. I could choose to feel a lot of ways, but I'm going to choose to feel okay with a $150 fine, considering I was having mushrooms as a felony offense in a national forest. Yeah, I'll take it. Oh man, I wish I'd taken them the penis envies. I never got to try them. I've had cubenzas before. I've never had penis envies. Big old fat heads. Indian paintbrush. One thing interesting about homeopathy is that a plant's role in the ecosystem and the shape of its petals and the colors and everything help determine and show you what they're used for. So Indian paintbrush is actually used for heavy menstrual flow. Lion's mane mushroom, which looks like a brain, is used for memory. Kidney beans for the kidney. I forget the name of it. I'll have to research it so that I can sound smart next time I talk. But I do plan on getting into some of the more naturalistic sides of this channel, and I can't wait to share. Ooh, maybe this is where the drum circle is. Let's see. That might have just been the spring. Oh. To be honest, sometimes I just get lazy and I get overwhelmed. I know it just seems like I'm walking through the forest having fun, but this lifestyle is a lot of work. If you don't think so, try going to spend more than 2 days outdoors once. I've been outside for 14 months. I'm not sure what Y land stands for, but maybe there was an L and a D that melted away. All right, let's see what's up. Yeah, someday I'll have a gimbal, so there's not going to be camera shake. And like I said, all that fancy stuff. It's coming. Let me get to my 1,000 mark, and we'll see what we can do. I think this is no man's land. Good enough for me. Yep, it's not even like 7. This video might be a long one, or it might have to be split into several parts. By the way, today's July 1st. It's the end of the fire ban in this forest. And yeah, fires are now official. Carson National Forest. So July 1st is the date. This runs till the 7th. We'll see if I make it that long. Kind of feeling like I might do Albuquerque, then up through Colorado. I want more hot springs. I love making friends at the hot springs. Plus, I won't lie, I'm a big flirt. It's a great place to meet girls. Women, I mean. Girls can be fun, but women are awesome. I don't mean any diss on the girls out there. Yeah, hot springs are a great place to meet people, and like, there's already like that initial lack of, yeah, I don't want to say boundaries, but lack of inhibitions, and yeah, it's just a great place to have people loosen up that might not otherwise, and a conversation, have a good interview, this, that, the other. But I mean, there's also the fires burning over in Arizona. At some point this year, I definitely want to. I mean, I hate to say it, but once the West starts burning again, I definitely want to get in on that, like documenting the fires thing from a safe manner and safe distance. But not sure if I want to start quite yet, because they might burn straight through, and I might miss a chance to see places that I won't be able to once they are burning. And to be honest, once everything starts burning, they're probably gonna close down the outdoors again. They closed down the woods last year. Let's see what this day brings. Lots of beauty, lots of fun, lots of love. I am way up this muddy trail, barefoot. There's just a hippie roadblock, and basically it was toke, smoke, or joke. Well, my toke and my smoke, they got taken by the law enforcement, so all I had was a joke, and I couldn't pass otherwise, so I didn't bust out the camera on them. I should have. Thought I'd still share the joke. Slightly offensive. What do cowboy coffee? Roll up cigarettes. I'm sorry, what do cowboy coffee, roll up cigarettes, and going down on a hippie girl have in common? Yeah, roll up cigarettes is where you get the tobacco. There's no filter. Cowboy coffee is where there's grinds in the coffee. Yeah, whatever. You tell a joke then. So there's just stuff and campgrounds everywhere up this trail. And I'm maybe half a mile back just the whole way. There's, miles of cars with campgrounds. I wonder how many people are here. As of now, I'd guess at least a minimum of 2,000. Latrine, nice. So I'm going to go up here, see what this is about, burn off some energy, go back, smoke on those diamonds. I didn't tell you, the cops, they totally left. I'm sitting there with Clayton, and I'm like, losing that 4 ounces of weed sucks, but right now I could just use a hit of that fucking free resin I got. So we get back to the rainbow. Oh, cool. No lights back here. That's so cool. And there's my live resin next to my dab rig. They left me a little gift, so I still have a little bit left. I had to keep explaining what that little brown powder was. Bubble hash. What's that brown gooey substance? Finger hash. How about this brown gooey substance? Live resin. Just keeps going on and on. Trade circle. Wow. Which way does the path go now? I'm guessing straight. This is pretty cool. Some people up there. Yeah, so I got stuff to smoke on me. It'll last me if I go lightly, it'll last me through the week. Until I get back to panhandling. The panhandling does not look great at Taos. Maybe I'll go south to New Mexico afterwards. I've got a buddy whose friends are yeah, I don't need to get into that business. Yeah, they have their own mushroom version of Breaking Bad, and I can go shower up and re-up and all that stuff if I want. That's south by an hour or two. I might as well build those connections and have another spot to stop on my travels. I know them from Shasta supposedly, but I don't remember them. Smile. But I want to go up into Colorado next and do this through Colorado. There's people. I'm going to close this off. We had the infamous fly amanita. Amanita muscara. This is the mushroom from Super Mario Brothers. Bright red, white spots. It is hallucinogenic in nature. If I were to eat that once it's dried, I'd have like a 1% chance of death. Plus, the trip you get from it isn't like a traditional trip. It's actually very close to a ketamine trip, which I've never done. Ketamine is cat and horse tranquilizer. They say you go into the bottom of this deep well or pit, and I mean, who knows other stuff. I don't want to delve there. But some interesting facts about fly amanita is up in Siberia, the reindeer would eat it, they'd trip balls, and then they would actually drink the reindeer's piss. They would harvest the reindeer's piss, the reindeer would process it, and they could get the same hallucinogenic effects without dying, or the chance of dying. Shamans, I've read, also would be able to eat it, process it, not die, and then get people to drink their piss. But maybe they just really wanted people to drink their piss and they had some weird fetish. I don't know. Shamans are cool, but they are kind of weird. I have a few friends and have met many shamans on the road. You think that's funny, I'm sure, or you don't. But come out on the road, you'll see. Yeah, so stories of reindeer flying with a big fat red coated white spotted shirt. The Santa Claus story supposedly came from Siberia with Amanita muscara and the rituals involving it around wintertime. I had a chance to try some, what was it, fire cider, which had Amanita in it in Umpqua back like a week ago. But I turned it down. I don't need something that specifically gives me a darker trip. No, thank you. That's about it on my mushroom story. I'm just going to keep hiking back down and go wake up Clayton if he's not awake now. Such true words. When I get upset by someone or something, I just try to remember that they are struggling, as am I. Well, even with these clouds, my solar panel managed to get my phone charged up. I took a nap till then. It's about 12:30. Time to go meet some people, get some interviews, and go maybe catch the police harassing everyone. They're up upstairs, as they call it, at the top of the hill, harassing everyone. So I'm gonna go get really high off of my last of my live resin. They used to be golf ball size, now it's just crumbs. It's just weed, just THC. Then I'm gonna go and make friends, interview people, explore, and see how long I want to stay here, because I guess I feel like if I just sat to the side like this and was a little sourpuss and didn't make new friends, that this would get boring. But I'm not that person, so I'm gonna go practice not being that person and see what happens. Hopefully lots of magic to share on camera. Let's see. I gotta watch out for while I'm up here is the cops again. Oh shit! Just kidding.
Around here?
There's two right there.
Oh my god.
What's going on? What's your name?
Oh, Frankie, brother.
Frankie, what are you doing?
Just chilling, trying to bang some hippie chicks.
Welcome home, dude. This is the place. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
You just gotta put a little dirt on your face.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna get dirty. Don't worry.
Yeah, man. Just a little tip, because there's hippie girls. Yeah, they like the dirt.
They like the dirty.
You ever hear the term hobosexual?
Yeah, I've heard of that term.
Yeah, you need like a dirty backpack or something.
Yeah. Oh, I got it in the trunk.
Oh, perfect.
I got it in the
All
trunk.
right.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Frankie?
Frankie.
Yeah, dude, I'll see you around. I'll see you up there.
All right, see ya.
I heard there's a lot of real cops up top.
Oh, there is? Oh, shit.
Like, there's a big cop party for real right now.
Big car party? Is there a cop orgy?
I think they got me yesterday for like 4 ounces and a half ounce of mushrooms.
Oh, shit.
But they just charged me $150 because I was honest. So I'm like, yeah, they're in the back behind me. Here's this, here's that.
No, we don't got no drugs. We're so good.
All right, well then you're good. Go up and
We
fuck with
just
them.
do rock and roll and sex. That's it. No drugs.
But the thing is, you don't need drugs because you come up here and everyone shares.
Exactly.
Let them take the risk.
You're funny, dude. All right, brother. I'll see you
Peace.
later.
Yeah, later. Wait, you got a siren to go off? You got a siren?
It's sold separately.
Damn. All right. Fuck. All right, dude. All right, cool. Do it.
Hey, for real, like,
Yeah, they are for real.
Oh yeah, so
Yeah.
do we camp right here, or where do we camp?
Oh, you camp anywhere. Yeah. I mean, honestly, it's just kind of like what I recommend is your first day, like park, and then find people you vibe with, you know,
Okay.
and then you can
like,
just set up
we
camp.
can't camp near them all the way up.
You park anywhere along these the whole way up.
Okay.
Yeah, once you get up to the top, there's a spot where it gets more rough, and you have to have like all terrain. But I mean,
We
pick
got
it.
all terrain. Like, where are most of the people at?
I think there's a drum circle up there I'm gonna go to. So if you go up and get parked, we can find it together. But
Okay.
that's where I'm headed. I don't know where the drum circle is. I keep looking for a field of hippies, and I'm like,
Yeah.
it's like past the mud. You know, it's hippie directions. It's like go up the road, go up the little trail, not the trail, the other trail.
Yeah.
And then you go through a mud pit, and then you go up a hill full of mud, and then you look for a guy with a guitar and a dog.
Oh God.
And a hippie girlfriend, you know. He's probably got long hair and he spits fire.
That's funny.
Fuck, that's like everywhere up here.
Yeah, I know. It's like, that's funny. So
No,
like,
but seriously,
I'll just
yeah.
cruise up there.
Yeah, so basically everyone's spread out down here, and then there's a main area where everyone's
Okay.
like congregating. It's more of a night thing, so people are starting to wake up from like last night.
Oh, they're partying last night.
But yeah, once you're up there, I think that like at night you just get a bunch of free party favors and stuff.
Okay, cool. Right on.
Lots of like silly putty and slinkies and
Oh, right on.
and,
These
and fucking slap on bracelets.
I think we'll just park somewhere up here, like somewhere level.
Yeah, just kidding. They give you drugs. But yeah, go ahead. See you guys. Man, it scared me. I thought it was a cop, and I was like, oh, fuck. And then I'm like, I tried to play that off in the video, and it didn't have the same effect. This is my outfit. It's about as close as I'm going to get to, like, doing the hippie thing. I got my boots, my shorts, and this. I need sun. I thrive off of it. I'm like a solar panel myself. Like, if I'm not charged, no. What up, pup? Oh, really? Come here. Hey. I said hi, and her,
You don't yell.
in her favor, I said
You
hi.
can say hello.
Hi
There
there.
you go.
We can be friends. Hey.
Doesn't mean you gotta yell at him.
Nice to
Come
meet you.
say hi. Be nice. See,
Yeah.
there you go. It's nice to be nice.
I'll be your
Man, you are
friend.
soaking wet. Good thing the sun's out.
Yeah.
Best way to dry your coat, though.
All right, so are you what, the Patagonia Grateful Dead bear?
No,
What are you?
I'm the dancing bear.
A dancing bear. All right, do you dance? Can I see you dance? Fuck yeah. Are you gonna go up and like jump into the circle while everyone's like
Of course.
tripping balls and
Yep.
Sweet. When does it start? Where do we go? Should I just follow you?
That way's Rainbow Land, bucko!
All right, that's the way I'm going. Have you been up there yet? You don't like the camera. Have you been up? Have you been up there yet? All right, but like the drum circle?
No, I haven't been up that far. I haven't gone past much of
I'm gonna go follow people. I think people are starting to wake up and zombify up there. I just want the free stuff.
Yeah, who you video record.
Oh, for sure. Charlie, or Princess, from the Slabs, from that one more popular, beautiful organic series of interviews video. I'll tag that at the end. But yeah, Charlie was reminding me I can't just videotape everyone. Very nice, especially the way they said that. But they're not bartending here though, so we'll see how that dynamic goes. If that little weird power thing still's like. I love Charlie, but that got old. Good to see some slabbers. Let's see what happens. Always ask consent when you're out here. The end. See you.
Fresh donuts, hot coffee.
Will you a donut?
It ain't sunny right now, you know.
Please help me. 6 up, coming down. And now my life has changed in oh so many ways.
Those would be federal agents. I see the guys that got all my weed yesterday.
But now these days are gone and I'm not so self-assured. Now fine, I've changed my mind, opened up the doors. Help me if you can, I'm feeling down. And I do appreciate you being around. Help me get my feet back on the ground. Won't you please help me? when I was younger, so much younger than today. Never needed anybody's help in any way. But now these days have gone and I'm not so self-assured. Now I find I've changed my mind, I've opened up the doors. Help me if you can, I'm feeling down. And I do appreciate you being around. Help me get my feet back on the ground. And please, please help me, help me, help me. Ooh.
Thank you so much. That was great. Just hilarious. You walking down with all them in front of you. It's like
The parade.
I'm busting out the camera.
We're all cosmic creatures in a big parade.
Thank you.
I've been here for like 5 days. Oh, cool. Hi. Yeah, I let my kitten run around.
Oh yeah, it's your kitten.
Yeah, so sweet.
He's a beauty.
I really feel like it's like, I don't know if it's a hostess, but it's not.
They make these big tall flowers. I'll point them out. They're like
color are the
huge,
flowers?
like white. But they're these just big, like person-sized flowers that they make.
That sounds
Wow.
so beautiful.
I'm not sure what they are.
Me neither. They look like they'd be so tasty though.
I'm just gonna get pictures of all the flowers. Then once I'm down in service, I'm gonna use Plant Snap, which you could normally use with if you had service. Then you can identify and then figure out the medicinal properties, and then keep in mind so you can always make a tea if someone's having issues, because it's like, what's that?
That's what I'm all about. Like,
Yeah, he's an herbalist.
Yeah, nice.
Some things are slightly foreign.
Yeah, I'm big into that stuff too.
I was there for like, yeah, I don't know.
Did you see Sean while you were out there?
No, he like got there and didn't like it and left and before I made it back. I'm hopefully gonna see him. I'm gonna go to Ivor Gathering, and he said he's
Did you get much kitten time?
A little bit.
Isn't that mulligan? What is it?
It rained. So I walked up the hill with some friends that I just made randomly and found where the main thing is and what's going on. Everyone camps up there. Everyone camps along the road. This is A camp. A camp's like alcohol. They don't like alcohol in Rainbow because if they perform any type of ceremony, they think that it can... 6 up means cops coming. 6 up! 6 up! Thunderstorm. See, A camp is where like the people that like to drink, they prefer people that don't drink. In the ceremony, they kind of stay down here. They do whatever they prefer a lot of the hard drugs, like not anywhere near here. But if they happen, yeah. Yo, what up, bro? Hey.
So I heard Grace was here.
Yeah, she bounced out.
She left?
Yeah.
She's not coming back?
I'm trying to tell her to.
Tell her I'm fucking here.
What are you doing? Where are you
I
going?
was just talking to her last night.
Let's build a caravan. We're gonna go to Hot Springs and go make a bunch of naked
I was just
friends.
saying, Grace, we gotta fucking hang out soon. And she's like, yeah. And I get here and hear that she was just here.
She's always like,
Bullshit.
oh, sorry, I can't talk shit on her while I'm on YouTube. Yes, I can. She's like, oh, my life. And then she's like, doesn't answer. I'm the same way, though.
I was on the road for a month, came back to the slabs. That's exciting.
By the trash run man, the volunteer who says, I can do this for us. I'm going to. That's how Rainbow works. That's how we function. I say we lightly, but I've been in its side circles for a minute. See, I'm moving. I'm locating up to the place. This is just the parking lot. The actual party is up top. So off I go. It's gonna be a bitch. I'm carrying a bunch of food to share. My camping supplies. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. Hey, thanks. Hey, what's going on? No, I wish.
I was like, that's a creep.
No service, no.
I was like, damn, you must get a hold of
Here we have just part of a load of 10,000 potatoes. Yes, we're gonna have French fried potatoes, baked potatoes, scalloped potatoes, potatoes au gratin, whatever you can imagine. It's literally, look, pile of potatoes, a tent full of potatoes. Right next to the suicide awareness bus, which is amazing. Let's take a look. If you ever need help, don't be afraid to call.
Because uptown was getting a
These are issues we all deal with,
little not my scene.
that we're all afraid to talk about.
Do you need
You want to talk about it?
memorial ship of the dead?
You want to talk in front of a camera?
Not really.
All right. Do you want to? No, thank you. All right. It's always, yes, consent is huge here. But yeah, look at this.
Oh, welcome home, family. We gotta turn around, drop off at the top, and then all 4 cars off the road.
How you doing, my friend? Everybody give you the spiel about all 4 wheels, tickets? Good, bro. Good to hear you. Let me answer questions. We've been here through scouting, through the cleanup. We're welcome home.
Excuse me. Any chance you'd be willing to talk about the
Yeah.
bus? I was just kind of showing a video about the potatoes and the bus, and
Heck yeah.
any further insight would be great. What's your name again?
My name is Corey Moore. Everybody calls me the useless man.
Why would they call you that?
The useless man, a
irony?
person of oxymorons. No matter how useless somebody feels they are, or how much of other people verbalize that person is, at any point in time, a person could choose to be useless or not.
See.
At one point in my life, I could call myself pretty truly useless. What you're seeing behind us here is the mobile memorial wall. What it does is it goes around the country. It talks to people, tries to uplift people. We have a commonality in this pandemic and for decades before among humans. That's called depression. And rich, poor, black, green, white, brown, we all have that commonality that we are depressed. And so I do these mobile memorial walls to try to uplift people, scratch people's brains in a positive way when it comes to relations of death. Because this world is actually heavy. And it's a lot easier to leave the world than it is to struggle through your problems. So myself, this hit close to home with my 13-year-old son and then my father the week after. And so I give ways to remember. The last bus was a brick house, hand painted. Every brick got filled up with names. We ended up gifting that bus away to a child that needed a home. This bus is a different concept, trying to make it look like a ship.
Yeah, I saw
Always
that.
looking for donations on paint and people willing to paint on the bus to help make it feel more like a ship.
Great. I'm sure there's going to be plenty of people that might be willing. You know, I don't have that big of a following, but they probably wanted to throw in on something so valiant. You know, that's a really true cause.
When it comes down to it, just share information, lift each other up throughout the world. Our phone numbers are posted on the side of the bus. I can't always answer phones, but anybody out there in the world, I'd much rather hear what's going wrong with you than not attend your funeral. So pick each other up out there, folks.
That's fantastic. Well, before I run off, what about the potatoes?
Well, we had one person that did calculations. We possibly could have 5,000 people. He saw in the newspaper, and he did calculations. If everybody ate a pound of potatoes a day, that he would need exactly $4,000 worth of potatoes on bulk. He brought in how many pounds of potatoes?
4 pallets of 2,500 pounds apiece.
2,500 pounds a piece on 4 pallets, and we will spread these potatoes out. We'll be doing everything from fondue dipped dessert potatoes to scalloped potatoes to anything anybody can try to imagine making with a potato. This gathering, ironically, there's a big controversy over Idaho being the point to go to for this gathering, or here.
I left Idaho for here.
It's really amazing to see that Idaho, in a sense, is here. Positive.
I might go back to Idaho. Who knows? Idaho's pretty sweet.
I do find in gatherings over time that we struggle more to be able to make it happen. Like this adventure has been a struggle between the rains, the wet, the lack of food, the lack of being able to communicate because of the storms, that the family bonds together stronger than ever. And I find in the history when those gatherings happen, like Washington and all the snow, that the end result, the family got to bond together, got to meet each other, got to work harder, and the memories were stronger.
Yeah, traumas. That's kind of how we learn in life, and how we grow.
Most definitely.
So when we do that together, when we go through small traumas together, that we can definitely choose to grow together.
Remember, in this world, there's a lot of sincerity when I say believe nothing that you necessarily.
Bye, Frankie.
Necessarily hear without that isn't firsthand. When it comes to the worlds of the internet, use it to uplift each other,
Yeah,
not
'cause-
bring each other down. If anybody actually looks at the internet and looks at the publicity, the more things we do, the more people either love us or hate us for it. I encourage each and every one of you out there to come meet Montana Mud for yourselves and get to know us.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for sharing that. I'm gonna run over and get the number up here.
Go.
You're the shit. Thank you.
Thanks, bro.
Can't wait to see all the ways we cook potatoes. All right, dogs give consent with video usually. Do you give consent?
One pipe in that room.
You give consent, huh?
Floating around the bus.
Beautiful. Hey. Hey there.
I'm from Idaho. How many ways can we cook a potato? Honey, let me tell you the way.
If there was service, I'd ask you to send me some names and I put them on here for you, but
Exotic potato dish.
you could always throw it up in the comments.
Yeah, dog! No! You are friends, you are brothers. Stop it now.
Well, I wanted to avoid the heat, so here I am. Gonna try to find a flat spot. Good luck. I think people fight over flat spots here. The ground's all like bumpy, rough. But it's cool. So I'm gonna try to find a flat spot right above festivities. I heard people talking about how there's no real leadership or council going on, which is a little sad. Hopefully that happens because that's a big part of what makes Rainbow Rainbow. Here's the community of people that invited me to join. We'll see where I can put my tent. Yeah, so when you're at 10,000 feet elevation, and you're getting your camp set up and it starts to hail, it's not a good thing. Luckily it's tiny, but man, I'm wet and I want to get set up. Alright, I'm getting fogged out. Right, camp is set up. The skies have cleared. It's time to see what's going on. You have to go integrate yourself into other camps. You can't just sit there and expect to get the full rainbow experience. So time to go down and integrate. I'll just follow the screaming people or the drums. Maybe grab some food. Check out the different camps. Maybe find people willing to show the intents of each camp, like the Krishna camp, which is all about spirituality. Till then, yeah. Thanks for watching. Loving the sun. Just Jeremiah. It's pretty fun. There's a lot of people. They like their privacy. There's this stuff called halava. I don't know. It's like sweet grits. And there's a pineapple teriyaki. It's all vegan and yum. You want to sit here while I eat it? I don't have my spoon and I don't need it because this is what you do. It's what I do at these festival things all through COVID. I'm like I got a cup. A lot of conflict right now. But we'll heal it with love. They're processing just like we are. He's singing Magic at This accordion guy's going over. I hope to like interview him then because he's really good. These people were like really struggling with conflict. And he just played the good accordion until they all split up. And everyone's just singing. That's pretty good. Nice day. Thanks for letting me share.